What's going on? Hey, Shayla. Pieces. What's going on? Hey. Y'all, I hope everybody is well. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. My name is Ami. I am your Mystic Rugrat, and this is the Amiverse. So, of course, hit that like button on your way in. Shout out to everyone that is live at this moment, and shout out to the replay game. So, everybody, y'all know what's up. Y'all know Alihio has been sentenced to life without parole. Y'all know all just everything around it. The streets is on fire right now. Alihio's name is ringing, ringing through the streets. We know that. I wanted to really hone in on the women. See how they're feeling, how they're doing spiritually, potentially see what is to come in the near future or in the future period for these ladies. I feel like throughout this whole situation, they have been traumatized the most. And we know that the 3, maybe 4 remaining wives are still pledging 333. However, every cycle has an ending, right? So essentially, I just want to see what's going to happen next, right? I think everybody wants to know, like, what's going to happen next. Now, without the cards, if you would ask me, like, what I think is just going to happen, like, off rip right in this very moment, I see the women still rocking and riding out until the appeal process is over. Now, we don't know how long that's going to take, though. Like, Nature Boy or Alihio has to get good representation, like, fuck good, phenomenal representation, right? So, we'll see how everything plays out. Peace, everybody. Let me know you in the building, where y'all from. Hello. Good evening to everybody. If you all have any questions that you would like to know about the carbonation cult, all you have to do is contribute to the Cash App, okay? Your girl needs some gas money, all right? Contribute to the Cash App, show a little love. It doesn't matter how much you send. I know in the description box I had like a specific number that I wanted everyone to send, but honestly, y'all, like, just show some love. This does take a lot of energy doing tarot readings, so like, send your girl $1. If you're enjoying the content, just $1, like, whatever you can spare. And if you cannot, I really appreciate y'all just engaging in the comment section and just hitting the like. That way my video reaches other people, okay? I am not monetized on this channel. This is pure just from my heart, just what I like to do, and it requires energy. So I just want to make sure that it's reciprocal. But enough of all of that. Let me get off my soapbox. But yes, hey. Hey, sister, how are you? Welcome. How's everybody feeling? All right. This is a trigger warning. This reading could potentially get very, very deep, and we might be hitting some topics that could be kind of touchy for some people. All right. Again, if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comment section, and my Cash App is rolling right across the screen. Okay. All right. I appreciate y'all. Let me go ahead and start by lighting my sage. Clearing the energy. I'm going to apologize in advance if you hear kids in the background, okay? Because they are kicking it. They are kicking it. All right. We got our sage going. Let me go ahead and cleanse this deck. In the meantime, let me know how y'all feeling. Where's everybody from? Shout out your city. How are y'all feeling about the case? I want to know that too. What are y'all true feelings on the case and how everything went? Where do you all see the women in, let's say, a year's time? I want to know how y'all feel as well. So, all right, let's get started, y'all. So, the first woman that I'm being called to pull on is Zoka. Okay. Nobody has heard anything from Zoka. Like, what is going on with Zoka, you know? So, let's see. Give me just 1 second, family, all right? All right. Thank y'all for your patience. All right. I'm not going to start with the writer's deck. We're going to start with a different deck. Let's go ahead and get started. Zoka. How is Zoka feeling in this very moment? We're going to kind of start off light and we're going to let spirit work and reveal what it needs to reveal. All right. Zoka. How is Zoka feeling in this very moment? Zoka. Pessimism. This card depicts someone locked away in a cell, in a chamber, and they have their head in between their legs. They're pulling the back of their hair as they're kneeling in between their legs. Okay. And there is this spirit in the form of a woman who is kind of just who that the prison is that the cell is sitting on. Initially, the cell with the person I just described is sitting on top of this woman's head. Okay, this woman is Zoka. This is how Zoka feels in this very moment. Not only is she in prison physically, but she's in prison in her mind. She's in prison with her soul. Her soul is tied. Okay. And not only to, of course, Eligio carbonation, y'all, but oh my gosh, this is energy of her baby. This is energy of her innocence. It's almost like her innocence, who she truly is locked up in this cell. Y'all feel me? This is powerful. I'm going to pull another card from this deck. I'm going to pull 3 cards in regards to how she feels, okay? We're going to get into some things, y'all. So we'll probably be here for a little minute. So if y'all need to grab water, snacks, whatever that you need, go ahead and do that, all right? There's a lot of confliction here as well. We also have the card Fear that just came out, and I just heard craze. Like, when I tell you, like, we've seen how Eligio was breaking down when they were given that sentence. Zoka is times 10. I know what it is to be true. I'm speaking in third person. I'm speaking as Zoka, okay? I know what it is to be true, but I also know what I signed up for. What about the journey? What about the mission? What was all of this for? She has been in contact with the women, but not so much. So she's in a lot of, like, in the dark when it comes to a lot of what happened. And there's a lot of clouds depicted here in this card as well. She she can't, these clouds to me are like illusions. The illusion. Like she can't see through the thick of the fog. It's like she can't get to that part of herself that is locked in that prism, right? And she's kind of lost that whole positive way of thinking. Everything is negative, right? The world is negative. The people are negative. Like the influence that this man has had on her soul is impeccable. Is that a word? I mean, it's like diabolical. It's like, what the fuck? She is in a prison of her own mind. And now she's also locked in a prison. So she's had thoughts of like, what am I doing? You know? But there's also those reoccurring constant thoughts of stay with the mission, one mind, oneself, all, the program and the junk, right? She wants an apology. Okay. I'm pulling from another deck now, and this is a zero fucks given deck. And fucking apologize comes out. Like, just apologize. That would make me feel so much better just hearing you say that I am fucking sorry. And this is not just Eligio that she feels this way towards. This is also Solar. I just put myself in her shoes. Like, imagine coming there, finding the quote unquote love of your life. Things are going well for you all. You get pregnant. You guys are like, you both, well, let me slow down. Things are going great for you all. You guys are in nature, following the mission with the Messiah. You know, we graduated Babylon. We're superior beings now. Like, actually get to go on this mission with the love of my life. This is beautiful. This is bliss. Like, and then Janae, and she comes and everything just kind of gets crazy within the relationship. And her man starts manipulating more than before. He starts beating her ass now that this bitch is here. I'm talking as Zoka, okay? And like, what the fuck? Like, everything that I thought, like, I thought this was like, what? My fairy tale is not like, what? Hold on, what? Oh, now with Bishop. Oh shit, okay. Like, like, it's just constant. She was put in a prison constantly, like constantly. This little child in her, this real person, that she had a lot of light in her, a lot of creativity, okay, a lot of gifts to give, and it was like it was bottled the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. This is the mission. Shut the fuck up. This is the mission. I hear that day in and day out, and like, now I don't know who I am anymore. And then, god damn it, you forced me to drink alcohol and my baby's not here. I wanted that baby. I needed that fucking baby. I hate you. But god damn it, I love you so much because you gave me so much knowledge and so much wisdom. You helped me see myself in a different. Yeah, I feel what I'm saying? She's so fucking conflicted. I mean, she's been hit with so many fucking daggers, so many ways. It's like, y'all feel me? Like, her world is crashing down, but she has to keep the fucking knowledge. No, don't think about your baby. That's your lower self. That was a demon. It was sacrificed for a reason, right? These are all the things that she's hearing. These are all the things that she's programmed to believe. She is in a mental prison, and now she's in a physical prison. And she's just sitting there thinking, I don't know what to do. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Right? If anybody has any questions about Zoka, go ahead and send them through. The Cash App is going across the screen. I appreciate any love. Any love is appreciated. What is next for Zoka? That's what I want to know. I'm sure that's what we all want to know. So we see the state of mind that she's in, right? Now we can kind of move on to, okay, what's next? That's crazy though, y'all. All she wanted was like an apology. Like, these women want to be noticed. They want to be recognized. They want, like, acknowledge me, like, see me, you know? What's next, Rozoka? Hopefully y'all can still hear me. I had to take one of my AirPods out. I don't want it to go dead on y'all. Zoka. Her name is Jayon, right, family? Okay, that card flew out. Okay, y'all, I see her going back home. I have hope for Zoka, y'all, okay? Like, there is this fire in her. There is this fight in her. Like, when she believes in something, of course she goes hard and believes, like, full-heartedly. She's very loyal. But she's also super smart. And I feel like it's going to take, like, when the end of the road is, like, when she sees, like, this thing is officially over, right? But she's in the jail cell initially, having thoughts of leaving already. Okay, that is the energy that I'm picking up here. And she misses her father. She misses her family, but she's stuck in her head. She's stuck. Like, there's no going. Like, you're just gonna go back to yourself and your lower self. What do you used to tell them? All right, light some sage. Who do we tap into next? Hmm. Should we go to Aya next? All right. Look, I do have backup headphones just in case these AirPods do not see us through. All right. Moving on to the energy and spirit of Aya. Wow. Okay, Ace of Cups flew out for Aya. Aya is still programmed, standing 10 toes down, okay? 333, bye bye G, chirp, 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 and whatever else you want to say, okay? She's in the mission. She feels like there's still a fighting chance. She feels like, everyone that's coming out on social media that is, saying, like, there was an unfair trial, he has a chance, blah, 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 like all these lawyers coming out and speaking, it is essentially giving Aya hope, okay? She is thick, 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 thick under illusion. She's super sad. There's a lot of tears. There's a lot of crying. Um, I even get this energy of, like, the girls plural, not just Aya. Not really eating like that, y'all. Not really sleeping like that. Like, kind of talking in circles, saying the same things over again because there's really, like, they're just such in disbelief, like, you know, like, damn, this was unfair, this was that, you know. Aya also feels rewarded in some kind of way. Maybe she was looked at to Eligio as one of the women that kind of fought the hardest. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna spend too much time on Aya. What is next in store for Aya? Oh, first, before I move on to that question, let's check on the soul energy. Okay. Miss Aya. Aya. Portia. Wow. Yeah, y'all, she's, to put it quite frank, it's given delusional. She feels like she's like, she feels like she is like the chosen child, the chosen, like, she's clearly under the programming. And it's really ironic, kind of funny, um, that the women that's depicted in this card, it is Goddess Sophia. Um, and she has this halo around her, and she's got this little smirk or like grin, like it's not over yet, or I'm the golden one, like, yeah, I'm not doing nothing yet, you can't stop God, like, you know. So all right, honestly, I didn't expect anything different from Aya. um what's to come for Aya? mm. Unfortunately, y'all, clarification, please, before I speak. I'm gonna clarify with another deck before I open my mouth and say anything about what I'm looking at. Okay, give me a second, y'all. Let me clarify. Sorry. Mm, mm. Yeah, boy. Okay, y'all. Straight up. Um, Chow. Chow. Look, and I know, you know, I can. Okay, I don't even want to say I can relate, Chow, but just, you know, I came from the same background as Aya. You know, I've been in the sex industry. I know how it can warp your mind. I know how programmed and dumb I was acting when I was under the leadership of a narcissistic pimp. Y'all feel what I'm saying? So Aya is a hoe, was a hoe, will always be a hoe. And Nature Boy was the best fucking pimp she ever had in her fucking life. She's still on that high, and I recognize the high. Now, would I ever be this dumb and do this shit? I don't know. I'm not under the programming anymore. But let's just say I did some dumbass shit for some dumbass men, right? So she's still tired. She's still child. She is child. We think Malia is like, Malia was like beaten into submission. Aya is just for the shit. Aya is with all the shits. And this is the person that I would be concerned and scared for. It's always the quiet ones that you have to watch out for. All right. I'm just being very frank. I'm not biting my tongue anymore on this channel. Um, Aya's crazy. Okay, straight up. The girl's crazy, and I'm not. This is not. I'm not poking fun. This is not funny. I'm just being very just frank and blunt. The woman is crazy, and she will do any and everything for this man. And I feel like she will be the last woman standing. Um, For whatever reason, I also feel this energy as though she calls the shots. Maybe this is a new position. And we'll get into Malia and why that might be in a bit, but I feel as though she kind of has to be, without me saying too much, before we get into Malia's reading. Okay? But if y'all connecting them dots, connect them. Also, I'm going to remind you, get your drinks, get your snacks, get your blunts, your cigar, your cigarettes, whatever, your wine, because we might be here for a bit. Okay? Also, please show some love to that Cash App, all right, y'all? Like, I'm giving y'all good content. We are digging into some good spiritual energy. And bless your girl. Bless me. Bless me. I just need some gas money. So, back to the reading. Oh, hey, Megatron. Welcome in. He says, you will give the best commentary on this quote I ever heard. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's all I really got to say about Aya. Y'all get it? Y'all get it though? Y'all get it? Okay. Who should we go to next? I'm gonna let y'all pick. Look, I'm gonna make y'all type. Who should we go to next? We already covered Zoka, and we just got through covering Aya. All right. I could definitely go more in depth with these readings in the future. Y'all just let me know if that is something that you all desire. Who should we go to next? We got Malia and Eferu left. I think I want to save Malia for the last one. Let me go ahead and cleanse this energy again, y'all, right? I got to keep this sage rolling and moving throughout these energies, all right, to make sure that I don't get these women intertwined. I want as much details as I can get. I'll share. All right. In the spirit of Eferu, how is Eferu feeling in this very moment? Eferu, aka Kayla. Denial came out, y'all. Denial. And in this picture, on this card is depicted with a woman. And my gosh, she's beautiful. And she's laying under the moon in maybe a creek or, in the water. And there's snakes around her. We know that snakes means wisdom, okay? It's not a negative thing. But we also have denial is the card. And she's just kind of sitting there like, And to me, it's like, I have all this wisdom. I'm a part of, y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'm part of this carbonation thing. Like, he is the Messiah. It's kind of the same thing, kind of the same energy as Aya. Like, she's 10 toes down. Then we have fear, right? And maybe also too, like she's like looking away, like she's purposely not listening to her inner voice. Okay, all of us women have it, and she's like purposely not listening to the signs. Everything within her, you can see it all over her face. Everything inside of her is saying, leave, it's over, leave, this ain't right. But she's scared because she has Aya and Malia there, and they're both, you already know, And it's like no way to escape. I have to do this. I have to keep proclaiming the kingdom. I have to keep keeping up this facade because I have nothing else, because I'll just go back to my lower self. They despise us people in Babylon. But y'all, what sucks is these are really good people. These are really, like, they have amazing energy. They're genuinely good people. And that's what sucks. Yeah, she has the ace realization, Chrome visionary. She knows this shit ain't right. She knows without a doubt, y'all, that this shit ain't right. But she's scared. But it's like he's not there no more. But y'all see how deep the programming and the brainwashing gets, how deep it is. The man's not even there physically anymore and they still feel bound. She's in the spirit of, should I stay or should I go? You know? Like I think honestly, truly, she'll just ride it out. She's just kind of riding it out just to see. Like, just in case this can work out, like I just wanna stay to the end type of energy. Like, I'ma just see this shit out just cause. And there's a bond with her and those women. Especially Aya. Her and Aya are in love, y'all. Hmm. Wow. Y'all, this is not going to end good. We have the Tower card. Wow. Women, if y'all come across this video, because I know y'all be watching all the videos, everybody's videos, y'all be watching, okay? There is no amount of candles, mojo bags, altars, eggs, jars, petitions, pins, the drawing on the bottoms of your feet, whatever you're trying to manifest, stop. It's not going to work. What's done is done, and it's been sealed by many a people. There has been many of witches crafting on this man's downfall. It's already sealed, baby, and he sealed it himself. Karma came knocking, and unfortunately, it's gonna come knocking for these women as well. Now, look, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself because I really want to get through Malia before I talk about these other things. But the tower has fallen and it's burning, and you need to make a decision whether you're going to leave or stay now. Because if you decide to stay, you will burn up with that building. This is not worth your life. Do you understand me? In the words of Malia, do you understand me? Okay. This is not a laughing matter, child. I'm just the child. Huh. This is not safe. You're playing with fire. Okay? You can't change what's scripted in the universe. Like, it's already, our lives are already planned out for us. You can't play the Most High. It's like you can't put karma into your own hands. You have no say so over this situation. All this magic that y'all are doing is just further it's detrimental to your soul. period. So put the petitions down, shred them, do whatever whatever y'all using, just go ahead and hang it on up because it's not gonna work. All right, y'all, let me light my sage. Y'all already know. And we'll move on to Malia. Again, if anybody has any questions that they would like to ask, just send a donation to the Cash App and send your question in the forward box, okay? All right, we got our sage rolling. Let's go ahead and get into Malia, and then we're gonna talk about my concerns, y'all, because I got a whole page that I wrote down of bullet points of my concerns. Okay. Oh, matter of fact, let me grab that now. That way I ain't gotta move and get it later. Y'all get your snacks, get your water, it's important even when you are attending a reading. All right, your energy is in this too. Make sure you stay hydrated. All right. While I'm talking, let me grab me some water. We're gonna take us a couple minute break. All right. Because Malia's, y'all, Malia's is the one I've been trying to get to low key. So, all right. Show some love to that Cash App, y'all. Show some love. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not already. Look, I poured me a cup, y'all. I'm about to bring the whole gallon, okay? Because, okay. All right, family. Mic check, mic check. Can y'all hear me? Hold on. Okay. Y'all should be able to hear me again. Excuse me. Miss D says, is Malia still sick? Okay. Look, y'all send some love. Send some love to the Cash App if you got a question. All right. I'm only answering questions that have donations. All right. That's just how we're doing it. No problem. Yeah, y'all, the Cash App is rolling at the bottom of the screen, okay? Just send your donation and put your question in the forward box, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started. Miss Dulé, Miss Tanisha Dulé. All right. Malia. Okay, we got some cards that flew out here. Let's go ahead and get into them. Wow. Okay. Mm. Okay. Tanisha Dulay. Y'all, when I tell you, and a lot of y'all might not want to hear this, Malia's heart is pure. Her spirit is very soft and timid and forgiving and you know, she's like a real life hippie. Like Malia, she has a beautiful heart. Um, she's truly in love with Alehio Bishop, aka Nature Boy. And she wanted a family with him. She still wants a family with him. She feels as though these women are her family. We are family. Like, we also have the community card here. We got forgiveness here. It does not matter what Alehio Bishop does. She will always forgive him. She will always love him. She will always feel like she needs to stand 10 toes down because she is the queen. She feels like she fought hard for this position. She went through a lot of trials and tribulations to get to this position. And why in the hell would I leave? Because I ain't got fuck all to go back to. That's how she feels. All right. I'm going to dig a little deeper. She feels as though this man has saved her. That he has saved her from like her own way, like her own self, her own, like from her own way, if that makes any sense. Like, she genuinely believes, like, I cannot think for myself. Like, this man gave me a new mind. Like, everything that she is today as a woman, she gives reverence and, like, credit to Nature Boy. Okay. What else? What's next? What's next for Tanisha? Y'all, she ain't going nowhere. Full in reverse. She's not going anywhere. No. And we got sacred law in reverse. When I tell you, she will fight tooth and nail. Period. She's what? There is no leaving Alehio. She will fuck around and kill you. If you come to her with that bullshit, she will fuck around and slice your motherfucking throat. Okay? And I'm just being completely honest, completely real. Her and Aya, they are not to be fucked with. That is their God. That is their God. Period. I was programmed for him. And Malia also has the card of fear that comes out. All of them are conflicted. Intuition is always there. It's not gonna go away. Like, all these women have intuition, but they're programmed to not listen to it. It's the devil. It's their lower self. The woman does not have a mind. Are you crazy? Alehio is my mind. So if he's locked up, I'm locked the fuck up. Malia is gonna be dressed up looking like Osama bin Laden into her last days, if that's what she has to do to stay tied to her God, Eligio Bishop, the one man that ever showed her any type of love in her eyes, attention. Um, he broke her in the worst way. He beat her with a belt for everyone in the house to see. Not only beat her with a belt for everyone in the house to see, but he would make her drench her body and get wet first. That way she can really feel it. I want you to really feel me beating these DNA codes into your body. You got to break the black woman down. She's my bitch. She's my property. I'm going to make you pay for everything that you did in Babylon. I chose this mission myself. I know what I'm here for. I know I'm a demon. I know I'm man's calamity. How dare you say anything against what I'm doing? You're the demon with your wig on and your extendo nails and your McDonald's drive-throughs. How dare you come against me and my king, bitch? I will fucking rip your face off. She's a warrior for him. Okay? I'm trying to explain it the best way that I can, and I'm very animated, so hopefully y'all, appreciate that. This is just the best way that I can kind of, um, yeah, let's continue. Look, I had to let out a deep breath on Miss Dulé, okay? Again, if anyone has any questions, y'all know what to do. All right, just send your questions to the Cash App with a donation. The Empress. Malia is I don't want to overuse the word, but like she's traumatized, like in a deep, dark way, y'all. She has chosen to live this hermit life because she genuinely feels that this is the way, like this will give me my of being starved out, having hour 6 and 10 hour long lectures, having to sit there through all the fucking classes. Did I already say being starved out? Having to fuck him whenever he wants, having to deal with all the jealousy and stuff and emotions with all the women and just everything. On top of that, she has to get beat with a belt and put in a closet like she's a fucking dog. And nobody says anything. It's almost like she hates herself for loving him. And there is some type of resentment there when it comes to how she feels towards Eligio. There is a major sexual soul tie here as well. And this is where it gets even deeper, y'all, because not only is there a sexual soul tie, but there is ritualistic activity within this cult that happened that a lot of us aren't talking about. Okay. Um, there was drinking of blood and all different type of vampiric shit that was going on here. Okay. And I just kind of want to shine a light on that. There were also many rituals done, especially with the women, when it came to Malia, and they would praise her like they would do Alihio, right? And worship her, wash her body, wash her feet, chant to her, pray to her, okay? So this shit is twisted on just so many fucking levels. They're intertwined on so many levels. It's hard to explain it all. Like, we'd be here for fucking days. And this is random, but this is also something that just never really sat right with me. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Solar looked at Velvet as chiefess, goddess of the earth plane. Essentially his mother, right? Y'all know where I'm going here with this. And he was her son. That was the dynamic there, right? And then fast forward, Alihio goes to jail, and you go fuck your mom and get her pregnant. And now you're not there to support your brother's son. Y'all see how twisted this shit is? But no, why don't nobody talk about this? Like, it's just so much. Like, I don't get it. I don't know. Moving right along. So I'm gonna get into my little list, some things that really don't sit right with me when it comes to everything that happened with these people. Karma, right? Karma's here. Karma's serving it up, right? Serving up dishes, making plates, doing what she needs to do, okay? So, and we're not gonna get in Karma's way. What I am gonna say is that how do a lot of these characters in this group, they're still there and gone, think that they don't have to answer for the things that they have done? There was a lot of satanic, low vibrational ass shit that happened there. There's a lot of secrets, a lot of skeletons in a closet, a lot of shit that has been pushed under the rug because, hoorah, Mr. Bishop is in jail. Now, I'll ride on the hoorah train, but I'm also looking back in the rear view like, what about that? And what about that? And what about that? But it's all hunky-dory now, right? Everything's over. Like, whew, we dodged a bullet, right? It just doesn't sit well with me. And the gloating that's going on, and where's the, I don't know. So, Loyal's dead. How everybody responded to this man's passing. Even like people that weren't in the cult anymore spoke so ill on this man, acted like they didn't care. Some of them didn't speak on it at all. Malia, how are you the queen of an organization and you didn't speak? You and your counterparts did not speak on a former member that has passed. And what happened when he left? Okay, took hard drives and money, right? And then just miraculously, just because the stars aligned in a certain way, this man's just alley-oop out of here. Burned to death, beaten, all that. And then you burn him up, set him on fire, leave a little message on the window, hee hee, and it's over. Oh, and you know, Canada News, it's just case closed, and yep, this man did it. Boom, it's over. I don't fucking believe it. Y'all can kiss my big brown ass with it, and I got a lot of it, so you got to do a lot of kissing. This shit does not sit right with me. Maybe you didn't physically touch him, but you had him touched. And you left a little message just so everyone could know how vindictive, how low, how spineless. Mama Dia, if y'all was a righteous group of folks, that her daughter shouldn't have had to fight tooth and nail to get her mother's remains, to get all these answers. Like how do we explain that? Diseases of the mind. But this woman already had a full-blown disease that she was taking medication for years. And no, put the medication down. It's all of the mind. I'm going to heal you. And the woman ended up dead in a damn tent. And y'all come online with this rehearsed ass episode, because that's what it was given. And her family is left with no fucking answers. Oh, she just died. I don't know. You don't know. What about what happened over that body before it got to the appropriate people to do what they were going to do with it? What about that? What about how you got all that fucking money off of that woman's death? I'm going to speak on it. This tarot reading is allegedly for entertainment purposes only. And you thought you were going to get away with that. Okay. Oh, another one. Baby love. The sacrificial lamb. You poisoned baby love's mother intentionally to get rid of it. And you had a conversation with her about it. She was aware that that baby was a sacrificial lamb. The father was aware that that was a sacrificial lamb. Hence why he said you owe him a motherfucking baby. But everyone knew about this, is my point. Everyone. So we're sacrificing old folks. We're sacrificing babies. And nobody's fucking saying anything. Not that the abuse is not prominent and everything else that these people been through. Okay? However, why are these things going on? Why are we shining a light on these things? There's only so much brainwashing. And I myself have been in a couple of cult situations myself. So I'm speaking from experience. And when the shit started happening that I didn't fucking like, I was fucking gone. You can't, there's only so much blaming that you can do on one measly ass motherfucking person. Y'all feel where I'm coming from? And this is no excuse for his shitty ass. But I'm tired of holding my tongue on this shit. Everyone there is guilty. All those people that sat back and watched all those different women be raped and did not say shit. Fucking in front of kids and did not fucking say shit. Grooming a child along with that man. Nobody's saying shit. Nothing. Huh. And then, do y'all remember there were a few people that came up missing from the cult? A couple women, right? Who were never heard of again. What happened to them? And then the other girl who brutally stabbed her mama to death under Eligio's teachings because her mother's Babylon, right? She's her lower self. Like, what? Nobody's speaking about this shit. But we're the crazy ones, us spiritualists. And so, we're the crazy ones, we're the cuckoo ones. You're a witch. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a witch. I don't know what I'm talking about, y'all. Just don't mind me. I'm just a crazy old witch over here. I'm just a witch, over here. Don't mind me. I'm just talking out the side of my neck. Beating Malia with the belts again. That's something that I had on a bullet point. I just want to bring it up again. And y'all remember Niza? She was talking about how he would lock her up in a room with a computer or some shit. Like, child, and Niza, she already had screws loose. She will never be the same. Leaving that man. Never. Like, ever. And the misuse of Santeria, black magic, voodoo and hoodoo. You disrespected the ancestors, bruh. They not with none of that wiggity bullshit you had going on over there. You did a lot of shit in the name of Oshun, in the name of Yemaya, who loves their daughters. Do you know what the fuck you did? Huh. And then turned it into some type of freak show, like some type of fucking, what do you want to call it? Some episode on Real World, having them fight under the goddess's name in Yemaya, in Oshun's water. What's wrong with what is he literally, he's insane. He thought that he could like overpower ancient sources of energy. Like, it's beyond me. And then he named every wife a different goddess name. And then when that didn't serve him anymore, he go to a next one and manipulate that energy and pour in that energy and shift out that energy. Y'all, it's a lot that comes to this. And you have to be very well practiced to be doing the shit that he was doing. He did not know what he was doing. He might have got a little bit of knowledge here, a little bit of shit there. And then he just took it upon himself to do as he will, which we have the God-given will to do. That we say that all the time in the occult world. Do as you will. There is no rules. You are God, goddess. But with that power, you fucked up, bruh. For generations to come. And unfortunately, a life for a life. So I wonder who's first. I'm not taking back what I said. It is what it is. So yeah, that's what I'm picking up here. We just hit an hour, 5-minute mark. If anybody has any questions, let me know. If anybody would like to show any love and gratitude and help my gas tank out, okay? Send me a little bit on Cash App. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. This shit ain't right, y'all. And I'm scared for them. What they might do. Okay? Leave your thoughts and comments down below. Does anybody again have any questions? I'm gonna stay on for a couple minutes and see if anyone has any questions, and then if not, I'll go ahead and close out the video. Oh, let me add this in. As for solar, you better slow the fuck down. That's all I gotta say. There's a lot of, ooh, child, that's a video in itself. I don't want to get into all that, but he's got something to prove without saying a mouthful. I'll say that for another video. But Solar's got a lot to prove, and don't be surprised if there is a revamping of carbonation, if there's a new image of this soul carbonation, because word around the street, and I mean, Solar said out his own mouth that he owns the rights to carbonation. So, yeah, we'll see. We will see, but it seems as though, if my spirit serves me, that he is doing his work overseas. That's why he's been overseas like that, and people are just like, what is he doing? He's gaining rapport with the people. He wants to be looked at as a messiah and have his own compound of people, his own cult. So, Miss D, if you would like that question answered, you will have to send a donation to my Cash App, okay? And along with you, Megatron, any questions that you all have, I would like donations for them, because I've given this whole reading for free, okay? So it's got to be an equal exchange. So show a little love, and I do not mind answering those questions, okay? But yeah, y'all, Solar, he's a lot like Bishop. They're alike in a lot of ways. I think he better watch the traits that he done picked up from his father. Even though I could see in their faces, like, they were happy that they were putting him behind bars and shit under the jail, if you ask me. But there was also this sense of sorrow that I picked up. Velvet, it was more so just anger, and she was just like, she's done, she's over, she's ready to wash her hands. And she's mad at herself. She's disappointed in herself. She feels like she knew better. She regrets a lot of decisions she made. But I felt a little sorrow when it came to Janae, or like some type of, I don't know, I felt a lot of things. I felt anger, I felt resentment, I felt a tiny little bit of regret amongst a whole bunch of other things. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. But I am done, y'all. I am done. I appreciate everybody coming through. Yeah, I will see y'all next time. Good night, everybody.